Hey, YouTube Rando here. I just wanted to come update you guys on the car theft situation. They have not found it yet. Um, the guy that was getting off the bus that we initially thought stole the car did not. He didn't steal the car. I don't know what the hell he was doing, but he didn't steal the car. Maybe he was just checking it out for his friend to tell him, hey, it's there, whatever. I don't know. But we went through the footage and could not find surveillance of him actually driving the car out of the parking lot. And it's because my wife's work, their security cameras suck. First off, they did get footage of him stealing the key, but he was darker complected. He had a dark complexion, and if you have a darker complexion, the cameras can't pick up your face. It's like just a blur. You couldn't even see the guy's hairstyle in the camera, but you can see him reach over the counter and take it off the key ring. And I don't understand. It was a real thin piece of wire. It was like a brand new car key. And at the dealership they have the little thin wire on it that holds it on. He could have just ripped it off. And he takes the time to sit there and unscrew it through, and it was just a little thin piece of wire. He could have just snapped it off real quick, but whatever. He took his time. I guess he didn't want her to notice, because if it was ripped off, then hey, somebody stole it. Somebody's going to come back and steal the car. We'd have known. We'd have swapped out the ignition. But he didn't drive it over the curb. You just can't see the car in the camera because of the sun. It was, like I said, it was right afternoon. It was about 1 o'clock when he did it. So you can't see the car drive because of the sun. It won't pick up a white car. That's how shitty these security cameras are. But luckily, we talked to the apartment complex across the street, and that guy has security cameras all over his apartment complex, right? So we caught the guy on security camera, and he pulls up in a black Impala with his buddy. His buddy's dropping him off in the alley right next to the parking lot, and my wife was parked right next to the alley, and he just, all nonchalant, gets out the car, busts the key out, walks over, unlocks the door, gets in, takes off. And he didn't jump the curb. His buddy took off in the Impala, and he took off. He drove in front of the store. I don't know how they didn't see him, but he drove in front of the store. I guess her back was turned, whatever. She was dealing with a customer. So they did catch the car from the security camera that dropped him off, but it was real blurry when he zoomed in on the license plate. But the cop said they can run it through their system, and they can more than likely pull the numbers off and get the numbers on the license plate. He said they have the technology to do that. I don't know, they have a kick-ass system or what. Called the detective today. He didn't even know he had the case, right? He's like, I've got like 10 cases in front of yours that I have to deal with before I can get to yours. He was kind of a dick. Most detectives around here are, they've been doing the job for a long time. They hate dealing with people. Understandable, you know what I mean? The street officer that helped my wife out, she was very friendly, very nice. My wife was hysterical. Of course, she was crying, and she was trying to calm her down, just telling her it's going to be okay, just breathe. And she was making it sound like they were going to get right on top of it. But no, it's like I told my wife, it's a process. More than likely, if they don't find the car in 48 hours, we're not going to get it back. And if we do, it's going to be thrashed. It's going to be burned up. You know what I mean? It's just one of those deals. And what else did I want to... Oh, my tools. I made it sound like they took my tools, like they got all my tools. No, they just got the toolkit that I keep in my car. It just pisses me off because it was a half-inch deep wobbler set that I keep in the car. I keep those in most of my kits that I keep in cars. But it was SK. So just that one row of sockets, it was, I think, I want to say 6mm to 32 or something like that. I don't quite remember what size set it was, but it was the most expensive set they sell, and it was like $700 for that one set of sockets, which I usually don't keep those in my car. I just have two sets. I bought one from the pawn shop, and I bought one from my tool guy. And so I have one in my shop, so I just happen to have that set of sockets down in there. And then I had like some Blue Point ratchet wrenches and stuff like that. I keep ratchet wrenches in all my set. Not always are my sets expensive. It's just it happened to be the kit that I had in my wife's car at the time. So that's what he got from me. I usually don't carry expensive tools like that around. But like I said, I was working out of town, working on a car, on a buddy's car, a car he's been putting together for years now, and I've been helping him out. So I'll bring my good tools when I go over there. So that just happened to be the kit I had in the car at the time. It's just what was put together, just the way it is. They got me for quite a bit of money in tools. Not too bad. But you know what the screwed up thing is they stole my mower, right? They stole my riding mower like 3 or 4 years ago. They came back, they stole my push mower last year. A brand new push mower. I bought the cheapest one because I already knew I don't even give a shit if they steal it, they steal it. I bought the cheapest one they had. They came, stole it. My damn weed eater head that goes, my weed eater attachment that goes on my 4-stroke, hell, what brand is it? Troy-Bilt. You know, they have all the different heads for the weed eaters. You can get the pole saw, you can get the blower. We have all of them. My damn weed eater head was in there. So I can't mow. That's why my grass has been looking like crap lately. I'm going to go, I've got another push mower I just need to go throw in the shop and have the carb rebuilt on. My guy does it for like 30 bucks, next to nothing. So I just go pay him to rebuild it and I'll get my mower going and mow my grass. But at least I have an excuse now. That's what I told the wife. I said, there's a silver lining there. He stole the weed eater head. Now I can't mow. No, she didn't like that. She didn't think that was funny. But I just wanted to come update you guys and let you guys know what's going on. Haven't found it, but I needed to clarify what they got out of my video, because even Tom made the comment, you still got to do a video on some kind of tools. And dude, I've got more tools than I'll ever use. And not just mechanic tools, I got a buttload of carpenter tools, all kinds of stuff. Like I'm sitting in front of me, I got a 1/2-inch DeWalt battery powered impact sitting in front of me. So I've got tools everywhere, man. I already did the video, by the way. It's going to be on just my little EDC toolkit that I always carry around. It's like my little range kit / truck kit. I throw it in my kit, or I throw it in my truck on top of the little toolkit that I already keep in my truck. So that's what I did a video on for your VR, buddy, if you happen to be watching this one. But again, I just wanted to update y'all. If they do find it, I'll let you know. If not, yeah, I think the insurance is going to cover it now that we have footage of him still in the key and have footage of him still in the car. We have proof that somebody stole both items. So, I don't think they can protest it now. You know what I mean? They're just going to have to pay out, and they know it. It's just all about the paperwork and affidavits you have to sign and get shit notarized. And they try to make it a process so they can hold out as long as possible before they have to pay out. So I'm still making car notes on a car that I don't even have. Like, seriously, got a car note coming up Friday and I have to pay it. You know what I mean? It just pisses me off because I don't have the car, but I'm still making notes. That's insurance, man. That's what you have to do. I'm sure I'll make 2 or 3 notes before they end up paying off the loan company, which is my bank. No big deal. It is what it is. Maybe they'll reimburse me a little bit for what I'm paying in on it, hopefully. Because I don't owe more than what it blue books for. It blue books for, I want to say 24 or 23, and I think I owe 21 on it or something like that. So maybe there will be a little difference there, and they'll send me a little check for what I'm paying in while I don't have the car. Again, we've only made 1 payment on the damn car. It's brand new. So it just, it got to me. But we'll update you. That's going to be it for this one. Thanks for watching, YouTube.